We're bringing you guys year-round Golden State Warriors coverage, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to have you covered during the NBA draft tonight. Welcome in to Warriors Today. I am Will Scott. We are going to get you guys a video talking about NBA mock drafts from around the spectrum. 8 different mock drafts that we're looking at. So who do they have Golden State taking at number 19 overall? We'll tell you coming around the corner. But first, just a reminder that we're going to be live on our Chat Sports main channel tonight. YouTube.com/ChatSportsTV. That is the sublink right there. Going to be breaking down every single pick, including Golden State selection at number 19 overall. So make sure to subscribe to our Chat Sports main channel. That sublink is going to be in the comments and the description of today's video. We're going live at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Let's start with the Ringers mock draft. They're saying to trade the pick. They think Golden State should make a trade. Here's what they said about that possibility. Sources have also told me the Warriors are looking to move back or out of this selection. It's one of the trends for teams picking in the middle of the first round. Who will move down with a team looking to consolidate multiple first-round picks? We really have no idea what Golden State is going to do. I could see them trading the pick. I don't really see them trading up. Some people think that's a possibility, but I do think it's far more likely that they just trade the pick entirely. Will the Warriors move the number 19 pick? Type T for trade or type D for don't down in the comment section. Go down, chime in. Will the Warriors move that number 19 overall pick? T for trade, D for don't. The Athletic says Golden State is going to go with Iowa power forward Kris Murray tonight. Here is his stat line from last year at Iowa. 20.2 points per game, 7.9 rebounds per game, 47.6% from the floor. He shot 33.5% from three. Really good season. And yes, he is the brother of Keegan Murray, who was a top draft pick by the Kings last year. Maybe Kris is heading out west as well. Shifting gears now to ESPN's latest in their final mock draft here before draft night tonight. It is Brandin Podziemski, the guard from Santa Clara, going to the Golden State Warriors. Now, this guy can really score. He filled up the stat sheet at Santa Clara last year. Nearly 20 points per game, nearly 9 rebounds per game, nearly 2 steals per game, shot nearly 44% from the three-point line. This guy is a great scorer, one of the more underrated scorers in this class. However, talking with our draft expert here, Nick Roloff at Chat Sports, a little bit unsure about the fit here with Golden State. In large part because Golden State does not really need guards, right? They need big men. So when you're looking at this pick for Golden State, Podziemski's a phenomenal player. You know, you'd keep him out west if you make this pick. But in terms of the draft pick itself, it probably makes more sense for Golden State to maybe trade the pick like the Ringer says, or to take a big man, Kris Murray, that can play the 4, play that at a high level. We've talked about Dereck Lively as well on the channel. I don't think he's going to be on the board at 19. Podziemski's a great player. There's no denying that. But does the fit make sense for Golden State? And when I look back on the James Wiseman pick, everyone thought the fit made sense there. That didn't work out. So maybe Golden State's just going to want to take the top player on their draft board instead of drafting for need. Maxwell Lewis, the, I should say, small forward from Pepperdine, mocked to the Warriors by Bleacher Report at number 19 overall. Great player, had 17.1 points per game last season at Pepperdine, 5.7 rebounds per game, 46.8% from the floor, 34.8% from three-point range. So Maxwell Lewis staying out west here, according to Bleacher Report, being selected by the Golden State Warriors. Dereck Lively II from the CBS mock draft. This would be something. Now, Lively's stock has really risen. I don't see him being available when the Warriors make their pick at number 19. I think the only chance you get him is to trade up for him. There's talk that he is going to be a lottery pick. 5.2 points per game last season with the Blue Devils, 5.4 rebounds per game, 2.4 blocks per game. He shot 65.8% from the floor. Now, in terms of scoring, didn't really put up anything special there, Duke, but this guy is one of the best defensive players in this entire draft class. But again, I just don't see him falling to number 19. CBS thinks so. I'm going to have to disagree with CBS. I do not think Lively is on the board there at number 19. But I would not be shocked. In fact, I would be a little bit surprised if the Warriors don't go with the big man tomorrow. So probably not going to be Lively, but might be another center. Does Lively fall to the Warriors? Type Y for yes or type in for no down in the comment section. If he falls to Golden State and they don't select him, I think Warriors fans are going to be a little bit upset about that. He certainly would be a great fit on this Golden State team. Really good defensively and certainly fills the big need you have at the 5 after moving on from James Wiseman at the trade deadline. Leonard Miller, the guard from the G League Ignite, mocked to Golden State by Sports Illustrated. So you got Scoot Henderson from the G League Ignite. He's probably going to be the number 3 overall pick tonight. And then you have Leonard Miller, who put up 18 points per game last season in the G League, 11 rebounds per game. A pretty crazy stat line there. 55.6 field goal percentage. He shot 32.7% from the floor. Again, you don't really need a guard, but the upside is really there. When you're talking about Leonard Miller, can be a really, really good player at the next level. Cason Wallace, the guard from Kentucky, mocked here to Golden State by USA Today. So a couple guards here, Jett Howard, Leonard Miller, and Cason Wallace, all linked to Golden State. Cason Wallace, very highly touted recruit, ended up going to Kentucky to play for John Calipari, where he was in that starting lineup, putting up 11.7 points per game, nearly 4 assists per game, 2 steals per game, really good defensively, and he shot 44.6% from the floor. So Cason Wallace, a name to watch here if he's on the board at number 19 overall, if Golden State decides to keep the pick. Kris Murray is kind of my dream target tonight. I don't call Dereck Lively that because I don't think he's going to be on the board, but Kris Murray might at number 19. The AP in their latest mock draft also has Kris Murray, the power forward from Iowa. Let's just recap all the mock drafts here. So the Ringer's saying trade the pick. And look, we're going to see a lot of trades tonight. I would not be shocked to see this pick get moved. I would be a little bit surprised, though, if the Warriors traded up. The Athletic saying Kris Murray, the power forward from Iowa. Now, if I was Mike Dunleavy tonight and Kris Murray's on the board, I'm probably taking him. Brandin Podziemski, again, great score, but does the fit make sense? Maxwell Lewis, also a West Coast guy. He played at Pepperdine. Bleacher Report mocking him to Golden State. Dereck Lively II, the center from Duke. Didn't score a whole lot last year at Duke, but the tools are there, for him to be really good, especially defensively in the NBA. And then Leonard Miller, the guard from the G League Ignite, not getting as much hype because he played with Scoot Henderson, but his stats also really, really good. Cason Wallace, the guard from Kentucky, mocked to Golden State by USA Today, and then the AP with the only player that I should say that was in 2 mock drafts here, Kris Murray from the Athletic and AP, the power forward from Iowa. I think Warriors fans should be very, very happy if he ends up being the pick for Golden State tonight. Name a player the Warriors should draft. Who do you want Golden State to take at number 19 tonight, assuming that Golden State keeps that pick? Let me know down in the comments section. Be sure to subscribe. We're going to get you guys a video tonight after the Warriors make their pick at number 19 overall.